Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying the content. If you are, ting, drop a subscribe. Right, we've had a time waster. And it's the first opportunity I've had to sit down since it happened and tell you guys all about it. I'm going to try and remain calm. I'm going to try not show my, nearly did then, frustrations. Yeah, right. I'll start from the beginning. I think you might find this funny. I didn't at the time, but, you know, it's a few days on now. And the car I'm talking about is actually sold, right? Now, it is a Fiat 500. The reason why you've not seen it on the channel is I've been thinking about the amount of Fiat 500s I've been showing you. So I'm not going to show you every Fiat 500 I buy. Otherwise, it's going to get very monotonous. I pick this car up, I drive it home, I tell you about it, you know. Although, you know, that is the channel in different cars and things like that. And if there's a problem with the Fiat 500, then I'll put it on. If the Fiat 500 is something a little bit different, so like the one that I had the other video where it had only done like 25,000 miles, stuff like that, I'll bang on. But if it's a run-of-the-mill one, I might not. This one I didn't. Kind of wish I had now. It's now sold, as I said, so I can't really do any filming on it. So it all started, I got a phone call from a gentleman who was asking the right kind of questions, really. So he rang me up. I was at my mum and dad's, and he's like, right, Fiat 500, can you send me a walk around video? I was like, well, funnily enough, I can, because I'm actually in the car. Because on my sales cars, if there's fuel in them, I'll use them. Now, I find it good to test drive them as well, you know, take them over speed bumps, etc., and just make sure they're all as good as they possibly can be, or at least as good as I think they are. So, anyway, I was at mum and dad's, took this call off this gent. He says, my wife keeps sending me different Fiat 500s and other cars. Sent me this one. You're not too far away from us. Can we come and have a look tomorrow? I was like, no problem. What time do you want to come? He's like, well, before that, can you send me a walk round? I said, yeah, I'm in the car. I'll go do it now. So sent him a walk round. There's a few little bits on it. Bear in mind, this is a 2012 car. Yeah. It had done, what was it? 62,000, I think. Yeah. Something like that. Around 60,000 anyway. So showed him little bits. On the front bumper, there was a tiny gap, a little bit more than what it, you know, where the clip at the back. So there's a little bit there, and there was also a bit of a stone chip on the boot lid. Funnily enough, showed him everything in detail, right? Even to the, you know, on the seat there was a bit of a, it wasn't a stain. It was more of like a wear mark, just on the bottom bit, not on the bolster, but on the bottom seat pad, right? So showed him all this stuff in detail. And he's like, right, yeah, great. He texts me back saying, great, I'll send it to the wife. I'll be in touch in a few hours. Fine, no problem. Listen, it took me 3 hours. It took me 3 minutes to do this for him. So did that and forgot about it. And then he sends me a voice note. Hi, buddy, all this stuff. Thank you for your time. All this bits and pieces, which it was quite a nice voice note, but did feel like the guy thought that I was his best mate, or I'd seen him for, you know, I've known him for years, when literally it was one phone call. Anyway, it was nice, right? It was nice, over nice, but nice. So basically, in this voice note, said he didn't want the car. He said, my wife likes Audi. The kids like Audis. So the missus is listening to the kids and think we're going to go for an Audi A1. No problem, mate. You know, at that point, no problem. Anyway, the next day comes. He rings me back, and I recognise his number because the number was very, very unique. Very unique. Hey, mate, you all right? Yeah. Changed our mind. Want to come and see the car. Okay, when do you want to come? It'll be me coming, and I'll come tonight. Is that all right? Yeah, no problem. No worries. Agreed a time, which was 4:00. That was it. Didn't hear anything from him. I did think in the back of my mind, this is a bit weird. You ring and ask about a car, then you go back to your missus and now you want an Audi A1, and now you want a Fiat 500 again. Bit odd. I was preparing myself at this point. 4:00 comes. Nope. 4:10. Nope. 4:15. Nope. So I gave him till 4:30 and then gave him a bell. And he answered. Said, mate, you coming at 4? Oh, I'm really sorry, mate. I'm running a bit late. I'll be there in half an hour. So, rocks up just after 5. No major dramas at this point. I'm at home anyway. It hasn't really, put me out yet. Apart from moving all the cars around and getting the paperwork ready and all that. But I'd have to do that anyway. So again, no major problem at this point. So I go and greet him. Oh, by the way, he turns up in an absolutely battered Ford Tranny. Yeah, the van. I know what you lot are like. Ford Transit, battered, rusty everywhere, etc. So I go out and greet him. Hey, mate, you all right? Yeah. Well, it looks all right, this pal. It looks all right, doesn't it? I was like, mate, it is nice. The bits I've showed you, I've been transparent with you. Yeah. My missus didn't really like that. I said, what do you mean? Well, she said you were criticising the car. That's what put her off. I was like, right, my job, is to almost put people off. Yeah, not because I don't want you to buy the car, because I don't want you to turn up and not like the car because I've not shown you something. Because that'd be on me at that point, right? So it's fair from me. He's like, no. That's what made me come to see the car. So his wife doesn't like it. He likes it. He's here. Right. I said, do you want to have a look around it? He's like, oh, no. I've just got to wait for my brother to come. Right. What do you mean? Oh, my brother's a mechanic. He's 5 minutes behind. I went, and being in this game, you know what that's like, right? 5 minutes is at least half an hour. So at this point, we're probably, 5:10-ish? I said, all right, okay, mate. I said, listen, I've got some bits to do in the garage in here. Are you going to wait in your van, or do you want to come and I'll make you coffee or something? He's like, no, I'll wait in my van. So he waited in his van, and it literally was nearly half an hour. About 5:30, 20 to 6, right? His brother rocks up. Mechanic. I've missed a little bit of the story. Right at the start, the first phone call, I said to him, and I do say this quite a lot to people, fully transparent, the price is the price. I'm not knocking anything off this car. I even said to him, and I was this blunt, I said, if you come and offer me a quid less, I'll shake your hand and say, thank you very much. See you later. And you're not having the car. I was that direct. Fast forward back into where we are now. Brother comes on. Yeah, it looks all right, mate. Not too happy with that bit. Basically, the bits I'd already sent him, right? So he must have forwarded it on. So his brother's come pre-prepared to slate the car. He gets underneath it. Pretty much straight away underneath it. Didn't get in the car. Didn't really look at the car. Just mentioned the bits that I'd already sent in the walk around. So he gets under the car. Bit of rattly bangy. I'm thinking, what the hell is he doing? Right? Comes out and starts talking to his brother. I couldn't understand what they were saying. And I said, what's up, lads? Sorry, mate, needs a new clutch. It's not worth the money that you're asking. I said, right, okay, well, come with me. I didn't even bother asking him, how the hell do you know it needs a new clutch? You've not even put your bloody foot on the clutch, right? So, Superman should wear a cape. Anyway, come down here. So I brought him down here, got the service book out and said, see that there? Yeah. New clutch. 3 months ago. Not just in the service book. Here's a receipt as well. I said, actually, I told you on the phone, mate. I said, I'm not accepting a penny less for this car. Oh, yeah, I know, mate. It's just me brother. I was like, yeah, it's just your brother all you want, mate. But, you know, we were dead clear. I was dead clear. You were clear that you understood what I was talking about. So now we've got the fact that it's had a new clutch. Do you want to go for a drive? Have you got any intention of buying the car? That kind of conversation. Maybe not quite as direct as that at this point, but it got there. Oh, and he was dead embarrassed. He was like, no, mate, no, I think she wants an Audi. I'd struggled to finish this story without laughing. I think she wants an Audi anyway. So I said to him, why did you come? He's like, I loved your honesty. And I thought, actually, I've spoke to quite a few people and, you know, about Audis as well, the garages and stuff. And I didn't believe what they were saying. And I went to see two from two different garages, and their walk-around video was completely different to what the car actually looked like. Right. And was my walk-around the same? Yeah. Your walk-around was exactly the same as what the car is. Right. So, but you think she didn't want a Fiat 500? He goes, I'm going to speak to her, but now I know it's had a clutch, it's all right. It's like, right, okay. And this was just going on and on and on. I'm like, these two lads are not buying this car, right? So I said to him, tell you what, I've got someone else coming in the morning, so you're going to have to let me know what your plans are pretty quick. Or if you don't, obviously I'm not saving it for you. I'll sell it to the first person who actually wants the car. Yeah. Anyway, they're left without driving it, which is odd, really odd. And now the car's sold because that person came the next day in the morning, gone. So I suppose this is a rant. I suppose it is a who are these people kind of moment. But also for dealers out there or people that are new to this and are getting the time wasted, what I will say is bear with. The first person might not be the buyer, and I get that, right? But at least it gives you some practice to get ready for genuine buyers. That's how I see it. I've not always seen it like that, by the way. When I first started out doing this, I was raging. I mean, one guy, he left pretty quick. I've done a video on that, actually. So, yeah, listen, that's tonight's video. It's a bit of an impromptu one. It's an extra special one, I suppose. I know it's not on a Saturday, where now I'm releasing on Saturday at 5 o'clock. But I thought I'd just give this one to you raw as it is and just say, listen, them time wasters are everywhere and they're still out there. And I just don't get it. I still don't get it. Why waste people's time? Why waste your own time? Don't know. Don't get it. Never will. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you probably on Saturday in the next one. Goodbye.